La la la, hey, yeah, yeah.
Don't we all love cleaning? Hey,
No.
Steph, isn't that fun?
No, if I can ever outsource that, I do.
I have the perfect place you can outsource it to. Concierge Home Services. They will come in and do the cleaning for you, but if you do the cleaning yourself, I mean, every once in a while we have to actually get down there and clean it ourselves. We've got some great tips for you today. Michelle Hamlin joins us from Concierge Home Services. Michelle, welcome back to the show. It's great to have you here. And I see you've brought in one of my white patio chairs, as we were joking before. I honestly have 7 that look exactly like this.
Well,
not quite as black,
The white
but more
ones
of a
especially,
gray.
it's tough. It may not necessarily be dirt, but they do get stained with the weather and stuff like
Exactly.
that. So I'm there for you, Jared.
You understand where I'm coming from.
It's not filth. It's just wear and tear, right?
And Michelle, this is true. This is something I think everybody struggles with, is trying to clean these things. What is your solution to it?
Well, we're going to talk about the magic eraser.
Okay.
I'll give you a quick demo.
All right.
Just to show you. This one's slightly dampened. And if you look,
These things really are magic.
they
aren't
are magic. Look how fast this is coming off. And you know, this has been sitting in a backyard for ages. Look at the dirt. that came off.
Unbelievable. And all you've done is dampen it a little bit. You haven't sprayed anything on the
Nothing.
chair or anything.
Nothing, just a magic eraser.
Wow. The miracle.
It is.
Now, is the magic eraser, I think all of us are using it on everything in our house. Is there something we shouldn't use a magic eraser on that you know of, or is it pretty carte blanche when it comes
It's
to it?
pretty universal. I haven't
Okay.
encountered any surfaces that I haven't used it on, because even your more delicate surfaces, like say a quartz countertop,
Right.
still, you know, so long as it's non-abrasive, and this is non-abrasive,
Okay.
you're good.
All right, our next tip is getting those berry stains out. This time
Yeah.
of year, we're making our sangrias, or we're just, chopping
cleaning just goes out
strawberries.
the window. It's
Exactly,
all
then you
over
just
the
forget
place.
about it. What's your solution for those tough berry stains?
So while I was making strawberry jam just last week, we did get a bit of a stain on our counter, and again, the magic eraser.
Really?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, magic eraser.
It works on everything.
There's
Yeah.
nothing it can't do,
No,
apparently.
we have a whitish countertop, so
Okay.
everything just soaks into that. If I forgot to lay out the cutting board or whatever it was, and yeah, the magic eraser just brought it out, gave it a wipe.
You're good to go.
Strawberry and raspberry stains were gone.
This time of year as well, the kids are playing outside. They're bringing sand and grit inside. They don't take off their shoes. What should we be doing about that?
Well, I'm going to recommend that you get a new doormat.
Now, what kind of doormat can possibly solve that problem? Because I will leave here and go buy one right now.
Well, you're going to need one that allows for 2 full strides.
Oh,
Okay.
Because as people walk across, you want them to be able to scuff the bottom of
Fully-
their shoes
Okay.
as they go through. So that'll knock off the grit. And then you need to have a decent enough pile to it so that the grit stays there. It doesn't,
They
kind
don't
of.
drag it in
Exactly.
further. Okay.
So that's one. And then,
tip.
of course, another one is to have another one when you first walk in the door. So outside and inside.
Right. I was talking to you before the show. I went up to a cottage last weekend, and you have your beach towels, and of course when you pack everything in, right, you throw them in the plastic bag,
been
and then
there.
you might not get to them yet, right? Because
Yeah.
you've got other laundry. They sit in that bag, and then you open it up, and it's the worst smell in the
Yeah,
world. You
yeah.
have a solution for that, don't you?
I do. Well, so just like mildew in the bathroom, your best solution is prevention, so don't let it happen.
Okay.
So you want to
I feel
dry
like my
the-
mom's talking to me all of a sudden.
You've been told.
I know.
But should it happen, just run it in the wash with half a cup of vinegar in your rinse cycle.
Okay.
And that will help get rid of it. Other solutions, hang it out in the sunshine. Sunshine kills your mildew. It's wonderful
okay.
that way. So having that kind of product, just hang it out on the line. Off you go. Or once you've cleaned your chair, you could drape
just
it on
drape it
your chair.
over the chair. Yeah,
and
don't
you-
put it on
I
here.
wouldn't put it on the chair
In
looking
the
like this,
sunshine.
but in the sunshine, the sun will kill off the mildew.
Okay. I had a question.
Yes.
I know you had this question too, because sometimes when you have your sangria ingredients out on the counter, the fruit flies come. It
Yes.
doesn't necessarily mean that it's rotting on the counter. They just, this time of year,
Oh.
they're on it. And then they're forever to get rid of them. How do you get rid of those?
Well, there's a couple of ways. One is spray your countertops with a solution of hot water and lemongrass oil. Give
Lemongrass
that a
oil,
little
okay.
spritz around. Another solution is to have a small bowl with a little bit of your sangria perhaps in it, or a leftover piece of fruit. Cover it with some plastic wrap.
Okay.
Poke a few holes in it. They can fly in, they can't fly out. They're not that smart.
Okay, so we'll be putting pineapple in the bottom of that because there's never any sangria left for that.
You had another question you wanted to ask her about grout, right?
Well, yeah, but she actually already answered it, the mildew issue, because
Yeah.
sometimes it's I have like a porous grout, and no matter how hard I try, it just, sometimes it's like I look down and go, what happened? So can you use the magic eraser on
You
that?
can
or
use the magic eraser.
Vinegar too as well?
I would focus, water vinegar helps.
Okay.
I would focus on prevention there. So have your shower curtain open.
Okay.
Because it's the mildew being trapped with all the humidity, right?
Right.
So if you keep your shower curtain open or the doors open, that will give the opportunity for air circulation.
Okay.
And that will
And
help.
the moisture doesn't stay.
The moisture doesn't stay, you don't get mold, you don't get mildew. But you're going to have to scrape it off first.
Right.
Yes.
So microfiber cloths are really good at getting into the nitty-gritty details. Wipe that off. You can use baking powder.
Right.
Or baking soda, I mean, and just get in there. But then seal your grout.
Yes, I think it needs to be
So
resealed.
sealing your grout will then help inhibit the ability for the bacteria to stick in there.
Michelle, at the top, Steph was saying how she'd love to outsource her cleaning, and I mentioned that Concierge Home Services.
Yeah.
That's what
A
you
girl
guys
can dream.
That's what you guys do, but you do it in a unique way as well. You give the client the actual option of even the products that they might want used in their home, right?
That's true. So we have many clients who have different preferences. Some are focused on the more environmental side of things, in which
Right.
case, we're more than happy to use water, vinegar, baking soda, and so on. And then we have other clients who need it to smell like pine sol for it to feel clean. So
Yeah.
we use their products and we cover the full range.
There you go, Steph. You know who to go